On today's episode, we're making the most amazing, simple honey mustard pork sliders. So we start our sauce. Honey, greeny mustard, red pepper flakes, my favorite, salt, and lemon juice. And we mix. Oh, yum. This is gonna be amazing. And then we're gonna spoon some on our pork tenderloin. You don't wanna touch the pork with the spoon because we're gonna save the rest of this for a little after on top of the sliders. And now that you're done with the marinade, feel free to use the spoon on the pork. Sure it's all the way around, underneath. And then we're ready to go out to the grill. Okay, so look, I'm just gonna tell you, because of all the sweet in here, this is gonna be smoky and a little flamey, but that's one of the things I really like about it. I love what it does to the flavor. So you ready to throw this on?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Smoking already, beautiful. Beautiful. And our goal now is simple. We want to cook it until it's beautiful. Pork tenderloin, medium rare, 145 degrees-ish. That's the number. You don't have to go beyond that. In fact, if you go beyond that, you're just going to do one thing, dry it out. All right, so it's been a couple minutes. We just give it one of those, little 45 degree or whatever the heck that is. I mean, you can kind of cook it like it's got two sides. It's sort of flat-ish. And here we go. Now we give it a flip. That's gorgeous. That's that crispy outside that I just love. All right, while it finishes, here, look. Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna put a little arugula on this. So just plain arugula, baby arugula. It gets just a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of lemon juice, tiny bit, right here, a little salt and pepper. And then, perfect. You want it to have a little flavor. You put it in by itself, it'll be dry. And as I always say, if somebody gets a bite of a piece of arugula by itself, and it's dry, then you failed them miserably. The other thing we're gonna do is, I've got some rolls here. Look, you can use anything for a slider. I'm using this guy. Just open him up. He's gonna get just a little baby splash of oil. And then at the appropriate time, we're gonna go face down on the Evo just to give him a little extra crispiness. Now that it's cooked, now we can continue to give it a little bit more of the sauce. I've moved it over to this side. I've turned this side to low. That side's on high. I'm gonna close this, use it more like an oven. Let the ambient temperature continue to cook it through to it being done as opposed to it just sitting on top of the flame. It's considered indirect cooking. It's a very, very good way to use your grill, barbecue, much like an oven inside. You dig? These are gonna rule, rule. And there we have it. Wow, look at the, I mean, come on. Look at the gorgeousness of this kid, right? So now, we have to do what we have to do. Tiny bit pink in the middle, right? So that is just gorgeous. And, okay, so let's cut some. We'll make one. Look at the juiciness. Do you see that? Do you see what's happening here? 145 degrees. Don't need to do less. Of course, you do not need to do more. So now we build one. We take one of our little rolls that we toasted on the grill. We give it the following. A little mayo, a spoonful of this little marinade that we made, because we want to remember how great it is. A little bit of the arugula, and then our pork. Boy, oh boy. We close it, and we call it a day. And calling it a day means this happens. I'm hot out here, my glasses are slipping down. Let me tell you how worth it this is. And the beautiful thing about a pork tenderloin, that thing was like $6. You just cook it once, slice it up. You probably make a half a dozen of these out of that. Maybe 8 if you're kind of on the cheap side, but probably solid 6 of these for hardly anything. Oh gosh.